Morning guys, Monday morning 28th of August, another lovely day on the plot. Now the idea of this video is not a plot tour, it's more of what have I done this year, will I do it again, in other words what works, what doesn't. We'll start with potato bed. At the moment I'm redoing the sides. They were borne out too much, I'm just redoing it. And when I'm digging, yes, volunteer potatoes you leave behind. Now, will I grow what I had again? Yes and no. The lates, Maris Piper, definitely not. I've had some nice ones before they were ready, fertile underground, get the big ones out. I caught them before the slugs did. Has it matured? No. Annihilated. The same with my reds. What the hell are they called? The name escapes, I'll come back to them. Same thing again. Slugs and the nasties. I think maybe they're better suited to bags or pots. At least with fresh soil. They've got half a chance to beat the nasties. Charlottes, definitely grow them again. Now the problem is I've got two local nurseries within 3 to 4 miles from where I live. Neither of them had the varieties of seed potato in I wanted. Now my choice is Winston for the early shatter potatoes. International Kidney always produce well, no problems with them. As I say, Charlottes, they definitely go back in. I think in future, if the nurseries don't have in what I want, I'm prepared to wait a little bit longer and send off for what I need. It just doesn't seem right. Very, very few options in a nursery. So if they haven't got what I want next year, I'll be sending off for them. Right, that's the potato bed. I need these sides done, repaired. I want my spring cabbage in here, which I've had to set the seed off for them. There again, the nurseries this year have no vegetable seedlings in. None. But we'll probably get to that later on with the tour. It's not a tour. Okay guys, so much for the potato beds. Now we're on to the onion, what was the onion bed this year. As you all remember, crap result. All went to seed. But had a seed crop failure. I had no other option but to resort to sets. And it just didn't work. Seed crop, I think the failure was down to me, the way I kept the seeds. Anyhow, new seed ready, and as usual they'll be going in Boxing Day in a totally unheated greenhouse. Never take any harm. But I managed to fill the bed with something else. A few lettuce, radish, turnips, beetroot, and problem with cats. Half of them are lying over. I've had a couple go to seed, not many. And like I said, I'm disappointed in nurseries. I thought top end, last part of the bed, we use more leeks than we ever used to. But no veg seedlings. So I'm just going to have to fill in where I can, get by with what I've got. And the peas, if I'm on them, had a nice crop out of them, first green shaft. But unfortunately the last. And Alpine strawberries, I won't bother with them anymore. The white ones are the best. Bit of a pineapple taste, nice on your cereal. But like I said, I'm prepared for next year. We've got the seed. But next year this will be me potato bed. These will be potato beds. And while I think on, the red potatoes were called a rooster. I knew we'd come back to us eventually. And finally guys, this set of beds, brassicas. I'm out of breath. I've finished the potato bed up. Right, brassicas. A couple of good varieties this year. Pyramid, recommended. Hispy, strongly recommended. I've had good pickings. And them two plants there, cauliflower, I'm going to have to be quick because when they start forming, slugs and snails have been hiding waiting for them. And see if I can home in on them. Turnips have done really well for me this year. I can't even see if I've got it now. Never mind. But this year the onions are going here. I expect a good crop. The sprouts are still doing well. And the kalettes. So I've never tried kale this year. See if it's worth growing again. Well, that's the roundup of my beds, what's been happening, what's going to happen. And yes, it's a 3-year rotational system. My allotment's not square. A 4-year system would have been better, but make the best of what you have. There's still plenty more going on in the garden guys, but I think this video will be long enough for now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Now I'm a happy chappy.